Hey guys, okay, today I'm going to be roasting a turkey, and this is about a 12-pound turkey. I have never roasted a turkey for Thanksgiving. Mother always did that. Mother roasted turkey, she made the dressing, or Pops would smoke it, or Kevin would deep fry it. So this is the first time for me to actually roast a turkey. I'm going to record start to finish for my kiddos so they'll know how to do it one day. And I'm going to put it on YouTube for everybody else to see in case someone out there hasn't ever roasted turkey. So y'all going to see from start to finish how I do it. Okay guys, now I have my turkey washed. I've got everything cleaned and I got on clean gloves. I have had this butter softening or sitting at room temperature for a while. So now what I'm going to do is I've got 2.5 sticks of butter here. I'm going to season it. So I'm going to put some onion powder and some ground white pepper. So I have my onion powder, my garlic powder, pepper, and then I'm going to add some salt in there. And I'm going to add just a tad bit of sage, just a tad, okay? Now what I'm going to do is stir all this up, and I'll be right back. I have everything stirred up in there, all my seasonings. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to season the inside of the turkey under the skin with my seasoned butter. Okay? Make sure it's all seasoned in there. Under the skin. You see that? It's going to keep some of that juicy goodness in there. As it cooks, it's going to melt, keep everything tender and tasty. Even the legs. I'm going to go down through there and season the legs. Give me some butter down in there. You see how that just slides in there? All right. Down to the thighs. Make sure you spread it real good. Now let me do this leg over here. Just don't discriminate. This leg and this thigh over here looks just as good. Now on the inside of the turkey, it was a plastic thing, and I believe it was the neck and a bag of the stuff. I'm going to use the neck only because I remember Mother doing it. She would put the neck in the gravy to cook the gravy and then get it out. I'm going to try that. All right, so that's that. But I threw the other stuff in the bag away. Ugh, not sure what that was. But anyway, now I'm just going to take the rest of my seasoned butter and season the outside. No, I'm not using Golden Eagle on this turkey either. I never saw Mother use Golden Eagle on her turkey. But everything else pretty much okay for Golden Eagle. All right, I'm going to make sure this is nice and coated. Look at that. That already looks good. And I do want to mention, I do thank this turkey for the sacrifice that it made for our family. Millions of turkey around the world will be well, not around the world, I don't know. In the United States for sure, will be sacrificed this month for the nourishment in our body, to our bodies, and as we celebrate Thanksgiving with our loved ones. Okay, so that looks like it's good enough. I've got a little bit of butter here. I'm going to take and season the inside. All right, now I am going to add a little more of my spices. And some salt. I'm not going to add any more onion powder because I'm going to put onion on the inside. Okay, that's that. I'm going to get my stuff ready to stuff the turkey. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm ready to stuff the turkey. All right, I'm going to use, it's going to be really simple. I've got the celery washed and cut the ends off. I've got 2 apples and a medium-sized onion that I have peeled. So I'm going to take a little bit at a time and literally stuff this turkey, y'all. I'm going to take 1 apple and stick it in there. I'm going to take some onion, stick in there, some more celery. I'm just going to stuff this little thing as much as I possibly can. This will keep those seasonings going, the juices flowing. All right. Then, the last thing I'm going to do, let me put a little bit more in there. All right, the last thing I'm going to do, stick that one in there. I am going to tie the legs up with some twine. I'm going to cover it twice with foil, and I'm going to stick it in the oven at 325. Now, the time is supposed to be 20 minutes per pound. Okay, so for this 12-pound turkey, that's about 4 hours. But I'm gonna take, oh, I forgot the chicken broth. Y'all, this is the most important part. Take some chicken broth and dump around the side. Now, don't take your butter off your turkey, but the chicken broth will help the seasonings, and actually the steam is what helps the turkey cook. Anyhow, all right, I'm going to tie the legs together with some twine, cover it with foil. It's going to go in the oven at 325, and every hour I'm going to uncover it and baste it. Okay, the last 45 minutes to an hour, I'm going to have it uncovered so it can brown nice and pretty. But I am going to have the foil just covering it a little bit so it don't burn. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see how it turns out. All right, y'all. While I've got my turkey in the oven cooking, I wanted to show you, I'm starting the gravy that we'll be having with the turkey tonight. And I've got my green beans started. And what I've done with my green beans, I drained the juice from the can. These are canned green beans. Drain the juice from the can, rinse them out. I put a little bit of chicken broth in the bottom, some minced onions, and that is a piece of smoked pork fat that Pop's made for me. And of course I've got salt and pepper and some garlic powder on the top. So I'll let that simmer here in a few minutes. But the gravy, I am going to, I actually put some of the seasoned butter in there that I put on top of the turkey. So I've got seasoned butter, and I've got chicken broth in there. And when I'm going to let this boil for about 45 minutes. I'm going to turn it down, simmer, let it boil, let it simmer for about 45 minutes. And then I'm going to add the cream of chicken to it and take the meat out, or take the neck out, and that is going to be our gravy for our turkey. Just wanted to show you guys that. And of course I'm going to cook some macaroni and cheese and some rolls, and I will be back once my turkey is ready to baste. All right, y'all ready to see what we got here? All right, I just had the foil laid over the top so that the top would get brown for the last 30, 45 minutes. And this is what it looks like. We are fixing to dig in and see how it tastes.